have been having a beautiful day so far. I definitely have, as you see today, which I pretty much make a daily practice. I like to start out fully honing in what I'm going to do. I always like to check from my planner here, as you've seen in my previous videos, what is on my to-do list. But every day I make it a practice to read and inform myself, flush out my thoughts, right? My inner thoughts, basically, on what I'm learning, what I'm doing, how I am advancing in the world. And if you've seen my previous videos that I have posted so far this year, you will know that my goal is to read, one of my goals is to read 50 books this year. And that's approximately one book a week with 2 weeks of grace. I had to give some grace in there. So at any point in time, I need that break for emergencies or whatever the case is, vacation, I have that planned in. But this week, which was the first week of January 2024, my goal was to read Rich Kids, Smart Kids. So you have seen that in the beginning clip, and I read a PDF version, not a physical version, that I have in the drive, in my own personal drive. And I decided after reading it, it was some good points in there, but it was like, okay, there's a lot of repetition, there's a lot of concepts that were repeating in the book, right? And the whole gist of the book is to help train you, whether you're a parent, a teacher, or just an adult yourself, or a person yourself who want to be financially astute, giving you pieces of information, why it is important to be financially astute, why is it important to learn how to make money for you, if that makes sense. But after reading it, I see that there is a lot of information that could have been taken out and just get straight to the point. So I'm learning about myself that when I want to study something or read something, I kind of want it to get to the point. I want it to get to the information. I want to learn something that I need to learn. And I just wanted to share with you how that process looks for me just a bit. So my husband and I created a web app called Mastermind. And on Mastermind, you can go in there and have conversations with the AI, just as if you were talking to a mentor, a coach, a friend. You can go have those conversations and go back and forth, but without judgment. You get insight back and forth because it has access to lots of information. Lots of the books that I'm reading already has access to. It can give me summaries, things of that nature. What other points they may see, I can flush out the points that I was seeing in it. And that's kind of what I did this morning, was to start my day. Okay, I'm reading this, getting insight from it. However, I'm feeling like I got the point, right? I got the point, and a lot of the information was repetitive, and I'm like, is this a waste of my time? And so when I was talking with the AI on the Mastermind platform, I asked it, what is your insight on that? Okay, I told it I was reading Rich Kid, Smart Kid by Robert T. Kiyosaki. I believe that's how he pronounces his name, which he himself has been through up and down controversies and things like that. But it doesn't take away from me reading something to get more insight or knowledge and to make my own analysis and things of that nature. And so this year I've been on financial planning. If you haven't watched my other video, Budgeting on a Budget, you'll see it. Go watch it. But part of my goal is implementing more financial planning, being intentional where my money is going, how I'm using it. And so this was the first book that I wanted to read. And there's some good points in there. Some of the points is that you need 3 winning formulas. One of the formulas is a winning academic formula, a winning financial formula, and a winning professional formula in order to succeed in life. And the author goes through the stories of him as a kid and him as an adult, and he calls one of his real dad his smart dad, and then he calls one of his friends' dad his rich dad. So you kind of get, if you haven't read his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, you kind of get an idea of what that book was about, because he brings the stories up a lot in there as well, and showing the differences between just having an academic mindset and the other adult having a more financial mindset, and how both can be beneficial to you in your life, right? And that you should train your child and teach your child to be financially astute and stable, and learn how to not just save per se, but learn how to get a return or investment, and understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. And this is important information, right? But I noticed that while reading this and having my goal, I don't want to read just to read. I want to read to learn, to inform my information, okay, to inform my biases that I may have, and to ultimately teach that to my children, instill through example and not just my words. And so the AI, I asked it, I said, what are your thoughts on that? And basically that was books being repetitive, some good points in there, and on finances, I'm dropping stuff, some good points on finances, but he repeats himself over and over again. The book really could have been about 2 to 3 chapters at best, and you can get the point of the book. And the AI obviously came back and said, well, basically there's a note saying repetition is the mother of knowledge. So it's like some authors, or a lot of authors, will repeat themselves throughout their books so you can get the point. It really hones in and it soaks in, so you can get what they're trying to give you, or the information they're trying to set out for you to get. And so I definitely understood that point, and it just helped me to flush out the thoughts I was having using the mastermind platform, which I love it. It's active, it's live, but I love being able to talk with, it's not with anyone who makes judgment. There's not any questions I have, any thoughts I have. It's not going to be like an immediate, no, that's not right, you got to do this, you're doing this wrong. It's giving different perspectives for me to think about. And that's the goal. Like if you're doing Sunday resets and you're thinking about, okay, what should I include in my daily morning routine? What should I do? Think about after you wash and do your cleanings and your self-care, if you do spa, your nails, spend time with family, whatever it is, plug in feeding yourself information, plug in talking to something, or working out your thoughts, being able to have conversations with yourself and figure out, what am I thinking, how am I processing what I'm doing, what I'm reading. And that can really help you. And I got so much joy being able to, I was talking with my husband, I had so much joy just being able to talk it out and flush it out with the AI. So don't be afraid of technology. Don't be afraid of resources that are available to you, because they can be very helpful, right? So I'll throw in little clips here and there so you can kind of get what I was doing. I'm always one to have journals for days. Like I have this notebook. I have obviously my planner. On the earlier video, you see me have my black notebook. I have this notebook here. I have, and I'm at my desk now, so I have this here that I use. Let me take this off. These are like affirmations, but I have this that I use to hold my information. I have this smile journal. So I have journals for days to write and flesh out my thoughts. But there are plenty of apps, web apps that you don't even have to download to your phone, like Mastermind. And there are obviously apps in the Google Store that you can download to your phone and use to organize your thoughts, to write, take notes and things like that. Me personally, I just like to write it down. I need to write it down. If you're like me, comment in the chat like, yes, I need to write it down. Even if you use your digital tools, that's great as well. But let me know, what are you working on? What are you trying to do with your 2024, with your year, with your time, with your thoughts? What are you trying to do? Let me know. Comment. Are you like me, who has a reading goal, who want to increase knowledge, increase financial astuteness, to plan more, to be direct, to step out of your comfort zone, to be bold, to be confident? Like, what? Oh, let me know, sis. Let me know, bro. Let me know, everyone. What are your plans? Because we need that support system, right? We need to push each other, to encourage each other, and motivate each other. And I hope in every video that I do that for you, give you some type of insight. But if you haven't read Rich Kid, Smart Kid, go ahead and read it. Some of the chapters you can skim through, but it has some good information. We want to be the ones that make things happen, not the person that things happen to, or just sit back and like, oh, what's happening, right? We don't want to be lost in the sauce. We want to be the ones making things happen. And that book, it really gives you some good points, some good principles, some good insight to get started. My next book that I want to read, that I will start tomorrow, I just want to share that with you all, because I've written it down in my journal, okay? Or not my journal, this is my 2024 planner. But my next book is Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. So I'm excited to read that one and get better at making arguments, get better at persuading, and learning how to formalize my thoughts and be of influence. And so that's my next book. And then my book that I'm going to read for the third week is Martin and Malcolm in America. That's by James Cone. And my last book that I'm going to read this month is Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson, which that's a more scientific book there, giving you more information on astrophysics. And I already started reading it about a year or two ago. I just didn't finish it. So I want to start it from the beginning and read it through. And so you see the mixture of things that I'm reading here: finances, science, history. You don't just want to read fiction. Like, I encourage you to versatile what you're learning, what you're doing, and plug that into your morning routine, your Sundays routines, your resets, whatever you're doing. Plug that in so you can set the example and make this year the best year yet. We say it every year, but every year you should be progressing and advancing. So every year should be your best year yet. All right. So I want to hear you in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you for following. Okay. I appreciate you for hanging in there with the DD crew. And until next time, I hope that you keep